everyone. Today I'm going to talk about a topic that is really important to me, and that is childhood trauma. The function of the brain is to survive, and once that survival is threatened, the brain changes and adapts to whatever situation. Children who experience childhood traumas can experience extremely high levels of fear or extremely low levels of fear, depending on the person. Also, they can associate normal day-to-day smells, something they taste, something they hear with the original trauma, and that triggers something in them that reminds them of it, and they'll greatly overreact to that normal day-to-day thing. About 5 million children a year go through some sort of trauma. But today I'm going to talk about my own personal trauma. When I was 10 years old, I lost my brother in a car accident. It was really hard because he was my best friend, and he was the only person I had when I came from Cuba. He was basically my only friend, and I literally watched him die right before my eyes. It was really hard, but I made it through. From ages 9 to 12, people understand what death is, but they don't take it to a personal level. Ever since I lost my brother, I was very strong. It happened over the summer, and the upcoming school year, I went right back to school, and I never missed one day. I did face some problems. Children my age would come up to me and ask me if that was my brother that they saw on the news. And it's something hard to hear about your own family from someone else at school, especially at such a young age. But I didn't let that get in my way. As a child, I was very quiet. I didn't speak to anyone at school because I guess that was a way of my mind protecting me from things. I did speak to my close family, though. Children who experience these traumas can experience feelings of guilt, or they may ask themselves why it wasn't them instead of their sibling. And those feelings are totally normal to feel. It's something hard to get over, but I made it through. I couldn't do it alone. My parents were very strong for me, despite the fact that they were going through the same thing that I was going through, and possibly even worse than me, because my mom, that was her son, and she had her in her belly. And that's obviously harder than me dealing with it. And despite all that, they still helped me through it, and I've never seen them sad in my life. And that means more to me than anything. Also, my friends, which are basically my family to me, I've seen that they're true friends because they stayed by my side through it all. They stayed at my house for 2 months. My best friend slept over at my house for a whole year. And that was a lot of help for me. Also, my boyfriend has been a huge help because it was hard for me to be able to break out of my shell and be able to speak to other people again. It's something that isn't easy. And he helped me break through, and he was the first person who ever cared about me as much as my brother did, and that means a lot to me. On a daily basis, we stress over things that may be small or they may be big, but we have to realize that people go through worse things than us every single day, and we can't let things that get in our way get in our way. We can't let those things get in our way. So I want everyone to have that mindset, because we have to realize that everything in this world, it can be death, it can be any problems we face, everything is temporary. Nothing's going to last forever. And that's the mindset I've always had, and I know in this point in my life that I can accomplish anything I want to accomplish. Also, me and my parents have always felt the hand of God helping us, because we've never been to a therapist, we've never been to any type of therapy, and we've never had depression or any disorders. And that's something pretty amazing to have, because I know people that can't deal with it, and it's really hard to. I stayed strong for my brother because I know that the day I see him again, he's going to be proud that his little sister never gave up.